Keep me away from this madness. I'm calling, I need you tonight. For your love is my weakness, and I need your touch to survive. As long as you're right here, I know I'll be okay. Until the end of time, will heal my heart, but not the pain. All that I need is your love, I'm tired but restless tonight. So much love in between us. Your touch is what keeps me alive. Oh, as long as you're right here, I know I'll be okay. Until the end of time, will heal my heart, but not the pain. All that I need is your love, love right now. All that I need is your love, love right now. All that I need is your love right now.
All right. Good morning. Sorry, I am a minute late here. Let's go. Let's get it. Pretty crazy price action this morning. I hope you guys are all enjoying yourselves so far with this Tesla price action coming in. So far, the SPY is up just a little bit. It's not really up enough to justify it, but Tesla up 14% is a great sign. And yesterday on the live stream, we actually ended up, it was pretty hilarious. On the live, we ended up voting, and it was funny. The majority of the vote ended up coming in negative. So I thought that was hilarious. Of course, Tesla pops up after you guys vote that. I was like, oh, of course, right? Oh, of course, had to. But weird price action this morning off of this. There were a few other earnings, of course. LRCX, IBM, NEM, QS. Viking Therapeutics, QS is one that had a great move this morning as well. They're up 24% in pre-market. I realized I forgot to post up the stream in the Profits channel. I was wondering why you asked that, Manny. I was like, why'd he say that? Good morning. Here I am. Sad I didn't get into Tesla. Yesterday was rough for my long-term accounts. Hey, don't be sad you didn't get in. Don't be sad. The next time you're going to think the same thing and it's going to go down. So be careful, Kristen. Don't be sad. Team Tom, Jason said. I love that. Wait, what? They changed the name of Goldfish. What the hell do they call it now? How do you change the name of Goldfish? Are you kidding me? Well, looks like I'm not buying whatever the new one's called. Wow. It's like being sad you didn't win the lottery. That's funny. Kind of. All right, Mason just said it. Goldfish is changed. Hold up. The Goldfish crackers are changing their name to Chilean sea bass. Mason, please, fucking God, tell me that is a, please tell me that is a joke or something. Here we go, Tessie, continuing the action today. Hell yeah, Tesla, continuing to go. Oh my gosh. Everything's going wrong for Tom today. This is not April Fool's, Mason said. Yeah, yeah. I can't believe that. The Goldfish are really changing their name to Chilean sea bass. Because it's not just for kids. They're doing this to appeal to adults. Why would you call it Chilean sea bass? That sounds like something I'd order at like a fancy ass restaurant or something. That seems really weird. Manny, I just said why I'd missed it. Adults don't eat goldfish. A name change isn't gonna do it. I don't know, mate. I know a few adults that eat goldfish. My sisters eat goldfish, and my fiance likes goldfish. That's funny. I feel like some adults eat it, but it's definitely not... I mean, who wants to sit there and eat like little, you know, bland cheese crackers? I mean, I don't know. Chilean sea bass. I can't get over the thought of choosing that. Like, why? I'd rather it be called like fish bites or something. It's like QQQ and the Spy are both selling down this morning, but not at an exponential amount, just barely. You know, I forgot UPS reported this morning. Forgot about that one. I was really watching the airlines today, AAL and LUV. Everybody was pissed because apparently American Airlines had good earnings, but the stock fell. And a lot of people are like, well, how can that happen? And that's exactly why we don't touch earnings, because you never know how the reaction is going to be. It can be good earnings and a bad reaction, or it can be bad earnings and a good reaction, or vice versa. It's pretty weird out there with earnings, how the reactions end up coming out and how the stocks end up moving over the next couple of days. You guys posting up the cars and the Discord's getting me giddy this morning. You guys got those badass cars out there. Cody's got a good collection. He's got a fucking... What is this thing? A Nissan GTR? It looks like the thing's got a body kit on it too, possibly. Freaking badass Bronco. Building an RX-7. I was blown away. Christian's out here with the Tesla Plaid. The Model S Plaid. Or Plaid, or... I think it's Plaid. Pretty cool, though. Christian's got a badass Jeep. I like that Jeep. Christian posted up almost the best out of anything that anyone posted. That Jeep was pretty cool. The Bronco was cool too, but the way that Jeep was done up, I don't know you could beat that one. Palantir moving up in pre-market a little bit more. Not too crazy, but 1.27% right now. Coinbase is up 4.2%. The biggest comeback since Musk's hairline. Yeah, it is, Brain. Yeah, Mason, that GTR is awesome. I've been looking at a lot of GTRs for sale. Because, you know, I sold that Corvette. I got to get something. I've been looking into a lot of those, and I've been finding some good GTRs that, you know, they're used, of course. They're still pretty expensive, but I probably won't get one of those personally, but I love the way they look. I wouldn't mind getting one. Like, here's a 2010 for $66,000. It's just like, yeah, do I get a 2010? It's like, I don't know. I don't know or not. Stuff's old. The new ones are like, you know, over 100 and something grand. $2010s are better than the new cars. I'll have to look at those then, Brain. Maybe they are. Lotus is amazing. Mason said, I saw a Lotus at the gym yesterday. That thing was badass. You know, I used to have a favorite car, and it was the Lotus Elise. I used to love the Lotus Elise. I still love it. It just... Those cars are awesome. Yeah, very lightweight, track-inspired. I'm guessing, Mason, you saw a Lotus Evora at the gym. You can actually get those for a really good price. A Lotus Evora. I'm not saying it's going to be cheap to fix, but there's actually a Lotus dealership right next to my house, which is a... That's the only reason I know about these cars. Let's go check Tessie, TSLA. coming back, 16%, still moving well this morning, following the earnings with Tesla. Loving that. Yeah, the Evora. I figured it was that. That's pretty much the only new ones that they make are Evoras. Imagine CGC started making chassis. What? Chassis? Like hemp chassis or something? You're scaring me. CGC still looks pretty good on the daily. I love the way it's holding up around the highs. The recent highs look pretty good. Hell yeah, Xbox. Good morning and smash the like button. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Let's go, Xbox. Brain said the outside of the car, the body. Oh, okay. It would be kind of like how Corvette uses like composite materials and stuff. It would remind me somewhat of that. Let's go look at BA, how it's bouncing up off of the 150 support. It's down around that 150 mark again. It had that little run up from last week, and now this week it's been slowing up a ton. I still think that there's good potential here for Boeing to still go up more. It might just take a couple more days. I'm still going to be watching this lower support very carefully and see if we can identify a bounce. Hopefully 150 holds here from today, but I'm being skeptical of that. I would love to see it, though, start to base again and then start to come back, and that's where we could catch the opportunity on Boeing. They just had earnings, though. That's why they're dipping. The earnings sent them down a little bit. Not too bad, though, honestly. You know, if we're talking about Boeing and we're looking at how it's dropped from yesterday to today, it's not too bad, considering Boeing's terrible headlines this year. I forgot that question was the live Q&A. Was my question answered? Xbox said. Yeah, it was answered. If it was on the sheet, it was answered. You'll have to go back and check it out. Let me, I can tell you about the time it'll be. Which quarter of the video. Let me find it. Oh, yours was the first one. Okay, yeah, yours was the very first question, Xbox, yeah. Your question, let's see. Would you be able to build a bot? Huh. I see what you're saying, Xbox. Like, you could input. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can't quite remember the answer to that one, but it was definitely right at the beginning. Pen moving back 2.36%. It was actually the first one on the list. You must have been the first person to submit a question for the event, which was cool. QS ripping 25%. Hell yeah. Keeps it going, Brain. Keeps it going here. Coinbase moving a bit. SoFi up 7%. Why are they up so much? What the hell happened with SoFi? Why is SoFi moving like this? I don't see any news related to this. They started popping off like right whenever the jobless claims came out this morning. And the building permits and stuff. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But right at that time is when they started moving. Kind of weird. Oh shit, you submitted that one last Friday, Xbox. Wow. I didn't realize it was that long ago. That's cool. Good morning, Dennis. And speaking of GM, let's check on it. Hit resistance. I know you meant good morning, but GM isn't looking too bad. You know, they had that good move with earnings. I've been watching and waiting to see if they'll break out above the highs here. Looks like they rejected again today. But watching that resistance over the next couple days will be fun. If we could happen to catch a break there, it'd be pretty badass. If you guys were wondering, check out the High Risk Scalps channel if you're in the trading floor. The third-party data provider's still having some issues this morning, so just keep that in mind here with the bot for today. Tom almost gave the Profits channel a free Q&A. Yes, I did. It was there for a second, Mason. Somebody could have gotten it, but... that was a long time ago, Mason. How'd you just see that? Brain said, damn, I was too slow. Tessie at 250? Looks like it's actually rejecting a little bit. It's a big level. Probably going to be huge psychologically for many people out there. Looking at Tesla on the daily, it's still not back to the recent highs or anything. I still think that there could be more room to be had. Myself. Hello, Marwin. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live. If you're just now joining up on the live, or if you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps us. Also, if you're new here, subscribe. We had Juan Mendez subscribe this morning, so thank you, Juan. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. This is separate from the nightly channel. I saw lots of bad habits, people gambling on Tesla yesterday. They're even in the Profits channel. They're loving it, but just be careful there. Disgusting, Brain said. It's Maui. Oh, you're Maui. I see. Tesla earnings was like winning at the casino the first time you go. You're right. That is a problem. There's a lot of new traders who won on that, who are going to think that this is the way to trade now, and can't be further from the truth. They'll learn. They'll either listen and they'll save themselves, or they'll learn the lesson the hard way. Tesla still around 250. Probably going to hold up as decent resistance here today. Whoa, break on General Motors, Coco said. Hey, you lied, Coco. I meant break to the upside. Break out above that resistance from yesterday, right around 54.30. That's kind of what I'm looking for there. All my stocks back at their previous levels except my UUUU. It's getting short-selled a lot, I think. UUUU. I mean, it's a uranium stock. I don't think people are necessarily shorting it. I think that people sold at resistance, maybe. I think that could be a possibility. It did touch major resistance. We gotta realize that. It makes sense that it would drop here. Every other time it hits this level, it's fallen. So, to me, it makes sense on this one. Let's go check out CCJ, also falling off a little bit. Another uranium stock. URA, the uranium ETF falling down. Brain said you could start a gambler's room and a losses chat. I heard you say that yesterday, Bam. Yeah, that's not going to be happening, man. Just being real. Go over to QQQ, rejecting down 496 to 500 resistance on the QQQ. Just a lot of trouble around this 500 mark. Donovan said, new trader here. Did not gamble and did not make any money. Also didn't lose any. Hey, nice, Donovan. I'm glad to hear that. Sean said 200 to 300% on those Tesla calls for a 14% move. Not worth it. Yeah. It'd be nice if there was like some random news that made him go up 14% or something. Then it would be fun. All my stocks back at their previous levels except UUUU. Yeah, poor uranium. It's alright though, they were popping last week. The bank's looking pretty good today again. Bank of America, Citigroup's alright. They're holding their ground. JP Morgan's doing nothing. That is true, Mason. I didn't think of that. They are kind of the same thing. I may be a little sad because I'm like Sean and study the chart and watch an 8 of 10. I'm usually right. So if only cycle of sadness. An if only cycle of sadness. What would those calls be up on a regular day with a 14% move? Yeah, Sean, it probably would have been. You're probably right. Unless, if there was like a scheduled event or something, maybe not, but yeah, if it was just a random normal day, yeah. Boeing. Gap down, still just consolidating here. We're gonna bring back up the watch list because Plug starting to run a little bit this morning. Okay. Rivian is up 6.3%. Okay. Today's a weird day. Rick said VKTX. I thought it would touch 50. Viking Therapeutics. Oh, man. You were looking for it to drop? I see. Be careful with stuff like that. VKTX. That's a pretty risky one, honestly. Sorry, guys. I'm just adjusting my mic real quick. Brains had it on the watch list for ages, but has never entered VKTX. I don't blame you. VKTX is kind of brutal. I really don't. VKTX. CHPT, go check on charge point. Towards the top of the watch list. BTBT. The Coinbase stuff. With the Coinbase stuff. I meant the Bitcoin stuff and stocks are doing very well today. MSTR actually just rebroke its recent high up to a new all-time high, I believe. Oh yeah, it did. It did it. MSTR. There's a new all-time high. New sheriff in town, as they like to say. Barely, but MSTR did it. MicroStrategy. The uptrend on these is just insane right now. Coinbase is looking pretty good as well. I would look to maybe capitalize on coin as this dip gets bought up here. ROK just made 19K on my paper trade call of Tesla. Whoa. Paper traded it for 19 grand. Damn. I've had Viking on my watch list. My BTC play is HUT and CLSK. Hey, HUT has been pretty popular here with Bitcoin. It's up 6.15% today. It's actually breaking out as we speak. This is kind of where some momentum's flowing in. Let's see, Coin, Mara, Riot. Good morning, Luis. Hell yeah. You've got 5 things flying off now. That's funny. Hope you're having a great one, Luis. Looks like Tesla denied off 250. Yeah, it definitely has. It looks like it's slowed up a lot. Not something I'm going to be watching here. QS. JPM won't fill them gaps underneath. Damn, it's too strong. JP Morgan down to fill the gaps. It keeps holding this support until it doesn't, but with the way it's consolidating, I don't know. It looks kind of rough on the daily. Looks kind of bearish, but we've been seeing a lot of resiliency lately where these stocks just continue to run. If it keeps holding this support, I'm going to start leaning towards the upside, but I'm not liking the way it's setting up on the daily myself. That doesn't mean it can't break, though. It's just, that's my thoughts on the daily chart. Hell yeah, Luis. We love you too, Luis. Thanks for being here as always. Go back to Hut. Every time I say Hut, I think of Hockey Ultimate Team. From the old NHLs. I think a new NHL game's coming out like right now or really soon. Google still waiting on 168 for the put to play to 155 or maybe 145. Google. Wow. Fell off again this morning with Google. They just keep rejecting. Poor Google. That's a pretty bad sell-off there. That's pretty brutal intraday. When I hear HUD, I think of pizza. Oh, that makes sense, Xbox. Kristen said, so glad the Preds finally won. Holy crap, did they waste some money? I've been happy with the Blues so far. They've been playing pretty good. Wow, the Predators beat the Bruins of all teams. The Blues play tonight against the Maple Leafs. That'll be fun. They're probably going to get their ass kicked. Tesla, 16.15%. Still very, very hot still on the day. You know, still a big move overall, 16%. But this 250 resistance is holding up very, very well intraday. Kind of ruining the intraday opportunities here at the moment. It's a big psychological level. It might be tough for Tessie to break that today. Maybe he can get some more momentum going, but I don't know. We probably won't be switching back to Tesla too much more. Microsoft trying to get it back. We're going to be looking at the SM bot here. SM bot, VKTX is all over it for calls right now. Viking Therapeutics continuing with their earnings. Wow, that one's really going. VKTX. Everyone's saying Penn Gaming in the Discord. Looks like it's up a little bit today, 2.5%. The daily's looking strong. It's holding good. We had the big money play called out October 9th. It's been holding support in a great, great way on Penn here. So far, so good. Looking great for this play. It would be awesome to see Penn run up and test even like $20.40, but preferably like 21. That would be awesome. Next few days, maybe over the next week or so. SoFi popped off. I woke up to a lot of green today. Good morning, everyone, Adventure said. Good morning. Woke up to some green. Glad to hear that. That's pretty awesome. I'm guessing that means that you had some Tesla last night, Adventure. No, I'm just kidding. If you did, though, it'd be funny. SMCI getting back up a little bit. SMCI. Give me 1 minute here, guys. I need to go get the daughter real quick and grab a quick drink of water. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 minute. Go back to Tesla one more time. Check out, let's do the 4-chart setup while we're waiting here. Really, Thinkorswim? Oh my God. Savage, I think I'm gonna start hating on Thinkorswim as well. My whole Thinkorswim just crashed. You gotta be kidding me. Keeps doing that. Terrible. Terrible. End task. You guys have witnessed this like 5 times the past week. They need to get a fix going on this. Still undecided about moving away from Fidelity. Well, it's hard for me to say Thinkorswim today, Kristen, with how it crashed on me again, but... Trying to log back into it. Once I log in, I'm gonna go grab the water. 673-958. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but... Don't worry, that was just those stupid codes that they send you. The only thing that deters me from TOS is you get nothing on idle cash, Kristen said. Well, Kristen, you could just buy SGOV and just let that run in with dividends, and you'll make around 5%, I believe, with it. Just under 5%. We talked about it on last night's Q&A a little bit. Yeah, you could just do that if you wanted to. Can't you do a money market account on Thinkorswim? Hang on. Schwab, let's do the money market rates. Let's see. Schwab Value Advantage Money Fund. Looks like they have their own version of Okay, well that's not what I meant there. Let's see what they say here. I'm curious what they have to say. Yeah, that was a stupid article. Big nothing burger on that. I thought maybe they would talk about like, oh, like we offer something cool or something, you know, something like that. QQQ moving back. But yeah, that would work with SGOV, but you know, Kristen, there's a few other brokers, you know, like Interactive Brokers and TradeStation. You could maybe look into a couple others. I think Interactive Brokers has better rates on cash, but I'll rewatch. I was in bed early, still recovering from my illness, but feel so much better today. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I would do a poll for that, Kristen, about the platforms, honestly, and I want to, and The problem is YouTube won't let me allow you to put in your own answers. So that's where it's kind of bad. But hey, how about this? Why don't we just do this on the stream? If you're hearing me right now and you have the ability to get into the chat, just let us know, like, what's your favorite broker? Just type it out. We're not going to say anything bad about your broker. Nothing like that, but if it's your favorite, it's your favorite. Just throw it out there. I'm curious, you know? Maybe there'll be a name that Kristen likes that you guys say or something. We'll see, but throw them out there. Throw them out there. For me, it's TradeStation, Thinkorswim, Interactive Brokers. I don't think that you could go wrong with one of those three, but... Mikola says Moo Moo. That's a popular one. Coco's, Weeble. Manny's on Weeble. Hell yeah, the new Robinhood looks cool, Jason said. Yes, it does look cool. BK says Robinhood. Cornish Swim. That was a bad one, Mason. I'm just kidding. We should call it Tetris or Swim, is what we should call it. Tetris or Swim. Xbox says Weeble. Mason knows Thinkorswim is best. Manny says M1 as well. I've heard of M1. I've heard of Moo Moo as well. That's a popular one. But let's go. You know, we had maybe like 5 responses. Come on, who else out there is trading? Come on. Throw your broker in the chat. Just throw it out there. So you uses Moo Moo as well. I might have fibbed a minute ago. I said I wouldn't say anything bad about any of the brokerages, but I will say Moo Moo's name turns me off to it more than anything. Moo Moo could be the best platform ever, and I might not use it just because of the name. But other than that, it's probably pretty good. Thinkorswim needs Tetris on mobile. That'd be pretty cool, Robert. Wealth Simple, Jeanette said. Nice. Moo Moo's great, Rick said. Robinhood's pretty simple, Dennis said. So, nice. Yeah, we have a big mix. A really big mix here. We have Moo Moo, a lot of Moo Moos, a lot of Robinhoods, Thinkorswims. Carlo even coming out here with Tiger Trade. Carlo, isn't that something... Is that a U.S. broker? I never heard of Tiger Trade. I don't think. No, it's not. Okay, I didn't think so. J-Mo said China. SoFi sucks, but has good trading features, Rick said. You mean people trade on SoFi? Really? I thought that was just like a gimmick. I wonder how many people actually do that. Kristen says a Moo Moo is a clothing item. Come on, Kristen. There is a Moo Moo brokerage, if you didn't know. That's funny, Kristen. I hope you were kidding. A Moo Moo. Oh my god, I just looked it up. Kristen, it is a clothing item. A Moo Moo. It looks just like a little dress. That's funny. She says, I know, I'm just messing. I was hoping so. Sean said Sogo Trade used to be my favorite way back. Sogo Trade? Interesting, okay. I used to do one back in the day that was technically an offshore broker. I forgot the damn name of it. It was called like something trader, like MetaTrader. No, it's not MetaTrader. That's a real platform. Man, it was weird. There was these guys like Ross Cameron and stuff, and they would, it was like back in the day, it was like, how do you get free day trading, or how can you break the PDT rule? You could use this offshore broker, and it was called Shore Trader. I think I just thought of the name. Shore Trader is what it was, and it was hilarious. You could go on there, and since it was technically like on a Dominican island or on an island or something like that, I think it was on like Puerto Rico, or I can't exactly remember, but it was on an island where they didn't have to follow the PDT rule technically, but you could still trade US stocks on it, and it was pretty cool. You know, you could like day trade as much as you wanted and all that crap. The problem is that the fees were insane. We're talking like $50 per side. Okay, we're like $50 to enter the trade, $50 to sell the trade. You know, it was bad. At minimum, it was like 25 a side. At minimum, almost. It was rough on the fees, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. And I don't generally talk about other YouTubers and stuff on here, but Ross Cameron, Shore Trader. Let's see. Yeah. There were some videos back in the day where this guy would turn, like, let's say, I don't know, $1,000 into, like, here we go, $8,500 in a month on penny stocks, you know, and everyone's like, how do they do that? How could he do that? And all this, and it's because they were going on these offshore brokerages so they could do the day trades. It was pretty funny back then. If you're an OG, you'll remember what I'm talking about. How was the taxation? Xbox said. I'm not even sure on that side, Xbox. I'm not 100% sure on that. Robert said Ross uses Lightspeed. Well, he probably does. Well, he used it back then too, Robert, but Robert, there's been a lot of stuff that Ross has used and done over the years, so just, you know, make sure you do your research. He's used a lot of stuff. It's been wild over the years with him. QQQ. Bouncing a lot around 490. Lightspeed is a great broker, don't get me wrong, and he used to use that one too, but he's done challenges and stuff like that on other ones. We got Boeing bouncing around. Yeah, very high leverage, Kristen, yes. One of my best indicators is Jim Cramer. Just do the opposite, Toby said. Yep. Just go do the opposite. QS QuantumScape, 31% now on the day. Can't even believe it's up that much. QuantumScape, 31%. Sean said, I put $100 into that Toronto bookie sports book. I even remember the name. Had it up to $900 and went to withdraw. Got confirmation even, and nothing ever showed up. Oh my gosh, Sean. That sucks, man. Sean, you don't know how worried I was about that with the MyBookie website. We have mybookie.ag. I could not believe that, Sean. That would piss me off beyond belief. I was worried it was going to happen on here. I was glad that they let me pull my money out at least. Let's see the odds today. Oh, God. They swung even more towards Trump. Now Trump's minus 190. Wow, let's go check Polymarket. Okay, it's not as high on Polymarket as it was yesterday, but the Vegas odds got better on Trump's side. Keep in mind, Polymarket, there could have been a big player like bidding this up or something weird. gets weird on this type of thing. Oh my God, not this song. Not that song again. A few years later, the sportsbook was on 60 Minutes. No way. That's hilarious, Sean. Yeah, it looks like he went up in the... oh, well... Sorry, I meant he went more into the negative, Sean, is what... or Mason is what I meant. I might have misspoke. Yes, Trump's odds, according to Vegas, went up. Yes. He went more into the minus, though, on the betting. On the poly market, kind of weird looking. Let's look at like a 1 week chart of poly market. See like how, or what about a 1 day? 1 week, 1 month. Oh yeah, the past month has been wild on poly market. Trump peaked out around 66%. I think that was yesterday or 2 days ago, and been sitting around that 60% mark on poly. We'll see how this ends up playing out, but very interesting here. I watched this hilarious video last night where the Nelk boys had Trump on their jet. I was laughing my ass off at that. It was funny. They were doing pranks at the beginning of the video. They were in Florida, and they were putting Harris Waltz signs up in people's yards and then knocking on the door and telling them that they were putting the signs up and stuff. And it was so funny, the reactions that these people had to the signs getting put in their yard. It was so funny. The one guy was almost pulled a gun on him. And then they went on Trump's jet again. That was funny. I like how poly market... Will Trump win every swing state is a pic of him swinging a golf club. That's pretty hilarious. Can't lie. Go check Apple. Xbox said I'd be pissed off. I would get shot doing that where I live, Sean said. Yeah. It was funny, you know, they knocked on the door. But, you know, hey, let's be real here. You put a sign in someone's yard, okay? Within 60 seconds of speaking to somebody and you're already, like, ready to shoot them. Like, yo, like... we're escalating things a little quick here, I think. But it was funny. After they were told it was a joke, they all were cool about it. There was some, like, older lady who did it, and it was, like, a Karen lady, and she had a crazy reaction. You know what? Let's just pull it up. I'm just gonna pull it up, because I got to. We got to now. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find... Oh, here's the first. Here's a guy. Here's the lady. Yes, here we go. This is it. This is the one. Yes. Do a little fun on the stream here.
That's my sign. Dogs. Hi. Hello there. Hi. I work for the Harris and Waltz campaign. I'm just doing a little
Definitely
patrol of the neighborhood. I want to.
Take it off. Take it off.
No, I'm gonna leave it there because.
No, you're not gonna leave it there.
Oh, why?
Because I can't stand them.
Do you not support tampons in men's bathrooms?
No, I don't support tampons in men's bathrooms.
Why?
Because tampons are for women. Where are they gonna stick it? Up their ass? Get that out of there right now.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Wait, that's my sign.
Hey, get it the out of here.
Wait, don't touch my sign.
Get it out of my property.
That's my sign.
I don't give a shit. Get it out. And nobody told you to put it in my fucking property.
You don't even address me by my
They're a piece
pronouns.
of shit. They're a bunch of communists.
You didn't address me by my pronouns.
What are you? He, she? Transgender is what you are.
I'm two-spirit.
Don't ever put no sign.
You don't care about democracy. You don't care about democracy. passenger seat. Okay.
She is a gold. That's mom of the year.
All right, Salim, you're up, baby.
I like how he goes, that was mom of the year. That's funny. That was a funny one there, I gotta say. Even if you're not into politics, that one was funny. Okay. Just the reaction was funny there. They do it to both sides, though. It's funny. That time they were trying to rile up the Republicans. Sometimes they do it to... They'll put Trump signs in other people's yards. It's an ongoing prank, if you didn't know. I love when Kyle runs in the videos. Yeah, for real. Sean said, I've been shot at before jumping some dude's fence to go get a pheasant. Uh-oh. Was it like a shotgun from like far away or something? Or like, what the? That sounds wild, Sean. I'd be freaked out. QQQ pulling back a little bit here. Starting to see some downtrend. Tesla consolidating. Microsoft down around the low of the day. Switching over to Apple. Very flat and choppy on the day. What about Google? They were wild earlier. Starting to consolidate a bit. Not really moving too much at the moment. The Trump house was hilarious, Mason said. That was pretty funny too, yeah. They actually, they did a rental house and they put Trump signs and stuff all over it, and people, of course, hated it. And then they were driving around in a Trump truck in this video as well, and people like were throwing stuff at the truck and like damaging the truck and stuff. I was like, what the? I've only had one situation ever, actually, where I had to deal with a true crazy person before. One time I was driving on the highway on my way to golf, and I was going down an off-ramp, and there was a car in front of me, and the off-ramp splits into 2 lanes halfway down, and this car stayed right in the middle, and they didn't pick a side. And I decided to go on their left side and pass them on the way down here. Well, it was like these like old fat people, and they looked like I'm just gonna be real here, and you know, they looked like the scum of the earth. You know, if I were to pick out the scum of the earth, they would have been it. You know, that would have been my picture right there. And trust me, I don't say that about a lot of people. You've got to be pretty rough, you know, for me to say that. And they ended up pulling up next to us and throwing coffee onto my car. And like stuff, they were throwing like water and coffee out their window at me. And it was like these 65-year-old people. And they called the cops on me too. It was fucking hilarious. I was blown away. And I was just glad I wasn't in one of my nice cars, because I might have been pissed. I might have actually have blown a gasket if that had happened to my nice cars. But, yeah. I'll just say that guy's lucky it's not the Wild West. If it was the Wild West, we'd be having a different conversation. Go look at Boeing around 155. Right on resistance. Come on, Boeing. Let's break through there and get back up today. It was a shotgun from far away. Not the first time I've been hit from far... Wait, you got hit? Sean, you mean you literally got hit from far away with the shotgun? Sheesh, man. Hopefully it was just birdshot. If it's birdshot from far away, I could see it not doing anything, but... It's just like, hell, a BB gun from 100 yards might be better. No, I'm kidding. Citigroup coming back. Yeah, it is like, exactly, Sean. I've tested it. The BB's barely stuck into cardboard from that far. I bought these Oakley shooting glasses in Alabama when I went one time, and the guy I bought them from did a test at his house where he took the glasses and shot them with shotguns from different distances. And the guy who owned this Oakley store, he pulled the glasses out of the case and was showing me how the BB's stuck in these glasses from like 30 plus yards. He said the bird shot would not go through the glasses. And I was like, that's pretty cool, actually. And he pulled them out with like the holes all in them and everything. And it was funny. Tesla 250 resistance. Come on, Tessie. We want to see some fire movement here. And we don't want it to be on Rivian either. You know, come on. RKLB has came back today very strong. Hell yeah, Surge came back a little bit. Love to see that. Microsoft. Yeah, Rick, RKLB. You've been saying Rocket Lab for a while now, haven't you? But today, especially, really great movement so far. You know what else is moving good is ACHR. Everybody was fretting on this one yesterday because it pulled back a little bit. It's coming back really well here today. Joby's still holding up well, too. Looks pretty good. Brain said I had to mute the audio so my wife doesn't hear I'm trading. You're trading stealth? Oh, no. Lefty, good morning, Tom. Been busy lately, but getting back into the swing of things. Up 35% on selling a put this morning, expiring Friday on Tesla. Likely it'll expire worthless. This is the way to do it. Love to hear that. Lefty, nice strategy. Hopefully you got a good strike going, but yeah, I like the strat there. Very nice. That's awesome. I was thinking ACHR and AEHR. AEHR test. This one has been moving quite a bit recently, I know. This is one that I kind of still like on the daily. It still looks like it's holding up pretty strong. If it can hold this range and start to go up here, that would be ideal. You know, if you do start to identify a turnover, though, it'll probably be cut time, but I don't know. We're seeing a lot of nice pops recently. I would not be surprised to see it move a bit more. AEHR. Looks like it's primed on the daily for another breakout. Come on, GM. Quit being stuck. Fubo's climbing the watch list. It's kind of weird. Penn Gaming still looks hot this morning. Coming back well. The big money play still. Come on, Penn. Keep it up. Keep that going this morning. AI is not bad either. Up 3%.
He's more than a man, and this is more than love. The reason that the sky is blue, the clouds are rolling in because I'm gone again, and to him I just can't be true. And I know that he knows I'm unfaithful, and it kills him inside to know that I'm happy with some other guy. I can see him dying. I don't wanna do this anymore.
QQQ, 0.73% coming back. Starting to come back a little bit here on the 5 and 1 minute chart, holding the bottom of the range, but still in the chop zone for now. Still in the zone. TOST and TWST never fell. Those Josh Brown stocks are holding up. TWST, Twist Bioscience, huh? VKTX just eating up these levels like it's nothing. It really is, isn't it? VKTX has been one of the craziest earnings moves here. I can't believe that it continued this much, though. 23% now. That's just utterly insane to me. Like, wow. Okay, he's unmuted. Nice. Wife said I can socialize a bit. Okay. Better get the permission, man. CZR 2.7%. All right, let me go grab the baby real quick. I'm gonna get her up. I'm gonna take a quick intermission for a minute here. We'll go to the 4 chart setup. Quick intermission. Watch Tessie. It's getting close to the highs. All right, be right back.
Another lesson I learned. Don't give your heart to a girl who still got a broken one. You took away a year of my fucking life, and I can't get it back no more. So when I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's been ever. You didn't love when you had me, but now you need me so badly. You can't be serious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You cut out a piece of me, now I bleed internally, left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. I can't believe that you wouldn't believe me. Fuck all of your reasons, I lost my shit, you know I didn't mean it. Now I see it, you run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. So in the past is where I leave it. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. No, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. sorry, but I'm scared. Be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Good morning, Demure. Very demure of you to show up. Not sure if you saw Tessie or not, Demure, but Tesla is popping off this morning on their earnings, looking really good, even continuing once the market opened. Moving way better than the vote on yesterday's poll said. The poll yesterday, I couldn't believe it. The majority of people on the stream who voted, which was like 76 people, voted for something else. It's a rare sight indeed. I did. It's still pumping, Demure said. There we go. 250 re-breaking this morning. Looking pretty fire. Still leading the way. Rocket Lab coming back. IONQ. Just jumped up the watch list like crazy. 8.48%. They went from the middle to the top of the watch list really quickly here. IONQ, it might have hit a resistance. It looks like it's slowing up a little bit. Coin Square. Square's holding up today in a good way. A little high on the day there. Maybe wait for a breakout on Square. Look to maybe play the break. Switching over to MU. Up a little bit. Kind of double topping at the high this morning. If 107.60 breaks, that could be a level to watch for a breakout. Looks like it's rejecting back off here, though, kind of hard. McDonald's is already slowly recovering, Demir said. The E. coli problem. Don't worry, this doesn't mean that they've recovered. A lot of times, Demir, what I've noticed is following a big dip like that, you'll actually get a couple of recovery days before a larger dip. I want to try to find a good example of this for you somewhere. Obviously, 2020 was a good example, but like a good gap down. McDonald's doesn't have too many huge gaps on the chart. Not that big. But I'm kind of expecting it to maybe consolidate and then do something like that. That's what I'm thinking too, Demir said, yeah. QQQ's right around resistance on the daily. The daily resistances are huge in the short term. I think people are undervaluing these resistances. Like Apple at resistance is huge as well. just continuing to break out with Rocket Lab. 8.85. Holy Surge coming alive here today. Going in NVIDIA call. DOGZ is back on the dip. Dogs. What is this? I don't know what the hell kind of company this is, but 17%. What a weird move. Dogness. International Corporation? What the? Never heard of it, but it's up a lot today, and it's been moving in a great way. They had actually reverse split, but it looks like since that reverse split, they've come back very well. They did a 1 for 20 reverse split. And then popped 1,400% following that reverse split. Holy crap. Yeah, talk about a big move. 1,400% there. Kristen said ASTS is a jerk. Yeah, it broke 30 momentarily and rejected. How does China look? China. Poor Baba. It broke that $100 support this week and just keeps falling lower. Man, I knew that the China stocks were going to pull back. I didn't think this hard maybe, but I knew that they were going to pull back pretty drastically, and a lot of people were going to end up getting screwed because they couldn't understand that they were getting overextended. Hopefully that's not you guys out in here, but... Good call to exit at 75. Yeah, it looks like it ended up turning over kind of hard there intraday. Definitely the biggest pullback of the day so far besides the opening pullback. Brain says, I think I could retire for the day, but I want to go for another VKTX scalp. Yeah, just take it slow. Make it be there.
Let's escape home to a place where dreams are doors you can't walk through.
Make sure it's there.
Flying up your imagination, finding places where it means take my hand and we'll run forever. Every day on a new adventure.
Whoa. Not liking that with Spy. Selling off pretty hard right now. Big red candle. New low of the day on the SPY. Not good if you're long.
Take my hand and move on forever. Every day on a new adventure. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by.
Haha, this is awesome.
And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And on my I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time.
Tommy DeGaines. Come on, SPY. QQQ got so close to turning over and truly breaking. SPY technically broke. We have Tesla double topping here at 250. Actually looks fairly bearish now that it rejected here and is consolidating. Looks fairly good to me back down, but you never know with Tesla. You never know, but I do like the lower high forming. If I were to pick a direction here, I'm picking down on the day. It's already up 16%. Hell, almost 20% at the high. That's nuts. Yeah, there's something in the queue kind of like your question, but not exactly, Xbox. It's kind of like that, but Mike said it best. Hard part, yeah. Boeing, Citigroup checking on the banks today. JP Morgan, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, GS, not really doing much again today. GS and Wells Fargo are pointing up, but man, the movement's minute here. Go over to DJT, it's actually pulling back quite a bit today. PHUN down as well. Oil is down. ZOM and Oxy are moving lower. Gold is, I guess it's green technically, which is good. Oh, SLV. SLV's red, though. Figures. What about some slower movers today? What about Lowe's? What about Walmart? What about Costco? How's Walmart? I knew that they fell at open, but they're starting to come back a little bit here on the recovery. They're almost break even on the day. Walmart's pretty consistent. Not sure, Xbox. There's a lot going on in the background, Xbox. It might be a little while. It's not easy to get those things coded up right. It takes a lot of testing too. That's what takes the longest, is really the testing. Because, you know, you'll have to test it, then adjust, test, adjust, test, adjust, test, adjust, test, adjust.
Intention ends when the good time starts.
NOC.
Everything to reach the first time spark.
Northrop. They reported this morning? Okay. I didn't see them on the list, but they can't put everything on the list, excuse me.
My bad habits lead to late nights and
Yeah, kind of like calibration and, you know, making sure that we can see different things that have happened and how it reacts to certain things. And yes, HIMS 1.73%.
it's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
This isn't Microsoft. Song goes, this isn't Microsoft. I love that Big Daddy scene with Microsoft where he's like, here, we're gonna go get some free food. He's like, he throws it on the ground and goes, Microsoft just fell 2 points or something. That was the funniest scene. I'd play it here, but every time I play it, YouTube gets mad at me.
Sometimes we're not close. All I wanted was to make sure that you know. All I wanted was to never let you go. If you let me go back into my old ways, forget
Microsoft actually looks pretty bearish right now.
mistakes, we'll find a way.
Kind of sliding off here, you know, the lower highs are real. Looking kind of bad. Rejected off resistance in pre-market. Man. Could even be like a bit of a bear flag setup, I guess, if you were trying to force a drawing or something.
I can hear your voice calling me home. This time
I don't know, something like this.
all the times I've been wrong. And I'm sorry.
Just kind of shows the trend on each side there, more than even it being in a flag setup. But nonetheless, I'm waiting for it to kind of break down through here. Could be a fun opportunity if you can catch it. Coin consolidating after popping off this morning again. At least they got back above 200. That was a fire thing to see today. A good hold at 200 and re-break back out. I guess we're gonna try doing some Tetris today. Let's see what we can do. What can we do on Tetris? I've been getting better and better. Hopefully, you see some good stuff here. All right, here we go. First match of the day. Well, it's going to be my only match of the day. But yes. Really? The blocks are real? Okay. 3 big blocks just now. That's always nice. Thank you, Miss Lippy. Nice, another block. I love blocks. I'm just kidding. keep getting these cool straight pieces, but I don't need them right now. Do you guys ever play this game? I know some of you have, but I mean, like, the majority out there. I'm effing pumped right now, Xbox said. I think I made a mistake. Oh man, Apple on the bottom right's going crazy. It's distracting me. Which is perfectly fine with me. If I get distracted by a stock, I do not mind. I think I ruined this game, though. Oh. Why the blocks? Oh, I needed this somewhere else. How dare you, game? Yes. We're 26. We're actually not doing bad. No, not the blocks again. Oh my god, 3 blocks in a row. This game hates me. Man, I need a long one in pronto. Oh, we got it. It doesn't even help me, though. Wow, I don't know how I got that one to go where I wanted to. Come on, let's run this up. Let's see what we can do here. Let's keep it going over here. Yeah. Let's keep getting points. Why not? Yes. 43. All right. We'll take that. Nice, respectful game there. A respectful game for me. No, it's not a personal best. I think I actually... Let me check. I think I got to 60-something once. 62 is my best. Nug is at 240 on the leaderboard already today. That might be Sean's from yesterday, actually, but... Wow, Tesla's like right at the high of day, about to re-break back out. It's like right there. So close. You remember playing Tetris on the old school phone? I used to play bowling a lot on those old phones. Like on the Nokia phone, I'll never forget playing bowling on there. Me and my dad would play bowling against each other. It was kind of fun. Snake, that's a fun one. Tesla made a new high of the day, though. See how much the break can continue for here. End phase. Getting up into the green. End phase had earnings where they dropped a lot, so now they're recovering up a little bit the past couple days. Demir says, why play Tetris when you could play Squad 44 with me? If you could do Squad 44 on Thinkorswim, I would do it. No, I'm just kidding. That would be cool, though. Imagine if they added other games. You know what I think they should add in that they haven't added in? My mouse just died, too. You know what else they should add in is the old pinball game. The pinball. I have that somehow. Yeah, look at this. I have it. This is funny. I have it right here. Full screen? Oh, God. Awaiting the... I forgot how to play. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to play it anyways. I was just... They should add that on there. End phase, 4%. Looking pretty good on these candles, though. The intraday price action looks pretty good. A lot of green action heading up into the high of the day. Going for a possible continuation here. UPS dipped after their earnings, which were good. Now they're recovering. A possible recovery play could be on with UPS here. Poor Rocket Lab, oh boy. Not a lot of continuations today. Christopher says a lot of shares are stacked at 250, 250 on Tesla, which broke. 252 has a lot anyways. I don't see a lot of 250, 250 though. 252 even has 182,000 though. There's a little bit of 250, 250, but not anything like 252 even.
Shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy.
At least on my platform.
I'm alive, we're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd be
Oh, that's weird. Your platform might not be showing you everything. I don't know. Brain says about 100K sells are just going 250 to 251, then we'll go to 252. Some slippage. Haha, the slippage. I haven't heard of that in a while. QQQ held that lower support. You gotta be kidding me. Continues to chop around while SPY actually broke a little lower. There's Tessie at the high of the day. Looks like it's gonna pop up a bit more. Come on, Tessie. Let's see that resistance break. Potential reversal. VKTX. What's the resistance up there, Tom? 252, Manny, is what I'm seeing on the book map right now. There's a big stack of sellers at 252. But right now, the momentum is sticking around here. You have to go back on like an hourly chart to find the real resistance, which again, very, very close to 252 on this resistance. Yes, very, very close. 252's held up pretty good in the past as resistance. I'm not saying that it can't break today at 252, but I would probably look to TP a little bit here. You know, maybe lock in a little gains or something.
Oh, I've been doubted, I've been pinned down, and everybody told me I would never get the crown. Now I'm different, man. I'm not no clown, cause I've been putting on my blocks, man. I'm getting some clout. I gotta
Just wipe them out. You can see it there as I zoom in. Just wiped it, but it's rejecting a little bit. We'll have to see how it shakes out here.
The young boy that always was just doubted, but now I'm turning tables. Yes, I'm really climbing mountains, cause that was met my feet at the ground. Man, I was grounded, my thoughts up on a different level. Yes, I shut them down cause I'm on a roll, I'm on a chase, going on so hard, giving them my everything. Yes, I really give my heart. Hey,
let's see. Consolidating here. What's next? 253 is pretty big. 250, 250 has a little bit. I would assume 255 has a lot more. Yeah, 255. All right, Tessie. Right back to 252. There's no sellers there this time. Let's see a break. There was not a lot of sellers there. Let's zoom in. Now there's a seller. In and out with that guy. Let's watch the war here at 252. It's like there's a war in the market here.
Why is it that every time I make
They can't pick their side right now. The momentum's been great today. I want to see more of a pop, but we'll have to see if the traders can bid it up or not. What is up? I'm hoping to take that VKTX train again now. Viking Therapeutics. Looks like Tesla was doing pretty good there. Oh, wow. Another red candle came in, but... these candles are weird. They keep having these extension wicks down, but then they come up towards the end of the candle and end up closing high. I might play AMD to the downside again, Demir said. It might not be a bad one to eye up as resistance comes into play. That 156 rejection this morning was pretty good. Maybe waiting for a pop back up here and entering again might not be bad here, Demir. It looks like right now it's kind of popping up off of the lower support of the day, but... we'll also see if SPY recovers back and pushes these stocks back to resistance. But as it gets to resistance, Demir, I think it's a much better option. You love my name? I don't know that I love your name, but you're talking at least. Christopher sees a lot at 260. Oh, gosh. 260 is kind of far out. That'd be cool.
I'm still a fan, even though it was salty. Hate to see you with some other broad, you know, happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. Got me a therapist to tell me that there's other men I don't want none. I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Here's your girlfriend's next out. I can't hear. I might kill my ex. I still want to go. Rather be in jail than alone. I get the sense that it's a lost cause. I get the sense that you might really love her. This text gon' be evidence. This text is evident. I try to ration with you, no murders or crime of passion, but damn, you was out of reach. You was at the farmer's market with your perfect peach. Now I'm in amazement, playing on my patience. Now you laying face down, got me singing over a beat. Sure, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. Got me a therapist to tell me that there's other men I don't want none. I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Here's your girlfriend's next out. I can't hear.
Did you hear about the order for the military to use lethal force in case things hit the fan this election? Ooh.
I did it all for love. I did it all on no drugs. I did all of this sober. Don't you know I did it all for us? I did it all for love. I did it all on no drugs. I did all of this sober. Don't you know I did it all for us?
That's something Tom would do. I heard your omelets reported a E. coli breakout. NTCT.
I hate the treadmill every day. I hate the mundane things they say. The boredom sets in 9 to 5. At night, that's when I come alive. I long
Someone's asking about NTCT in the Discord. Tom's last omelet was mid. Oh, dang, I missed the entry for AMD. Oh, dang it, I just missed the entry for AMD, Demir said. Did you? You missed it already? Let's see. Maybe not, Demir. You might have, but... if this little support here ends up holding up, you'll feel happy about missing it. Yeah, I have 153 as well, Demir. I also have that. Huge level here. QQQ, still consolidating in the chop zone. The chop zone is so real right now on the QQQ. So real. Once it picks a direction here out of this range, you could probably trade the directional move out, but who knows if it's even going to pick one today. That's the problem. Did you see the golden arches? Yeah, how they're coming back? Is that what you're talking about? How they're recovering? Oh, you were looking at Bookmap. I see. Oh, wow. Really big on Bookmap. Yeah. Even at like 153.15, there was a lot. That's pretty good. Yeah, really good support there, Demir. Come on, McDonald's. Let's recover. It's right at resistance. It might break. The slow mover, McDonald's. Yeah, that last omelet I had was mid. You're right. I don't even really like them. I don't think I'm even going to make it anymore, Demure. Honestly. I don't even really like them. Granted, it's probably my fault because I made them like shit, but still.
Trying not to drown. And on the surface I held it together, but underneath I saw the came around. Where would I be? You're all that I need.
Baby steps. I really just prefer my scrambled eggs with ham. That's really what I prefer. Or really, actually, this is my real breakfast. This is what I eat, like, I'd say 80% of the days for breakfast. Right here, this. Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. Full of all those nice chemicals that us Americans all love. Preservative packed, I like to say. I'm just kidding. 410 calories though, not bad. Sodium, quite a bit of sodium, I gotta say that. It is salty. Decent protein. Here's our ingredients. Uh-oh. Look at the buttermilk biscuit ingredient list. It's like 1,000 ingredients go into that biscuit. Did I just see something that said worm? Please tell me I didn't see it. Oh, iron. Okay. I was gonna say. Oh my god, look at all the... Yeah, I want to eat some lipolyzed butter oil. And some, maltodextrin enzyme. And some thiamine mononitrate. What the... Jeez. But that's my breakfast 99% of mornings, or 90% of mornings. Xanthan gum. That's in, like, everything, Demure. I think I see that in, like, all the soda, or just so many things. I used to know more about xanthan gum, but the stuff I'd learned about it has left my mind since then, but... Hell yeah, Chris, we're still going live here today. Wow, VLY.
I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. If you see it, then you mean
VLY.
Many, many diamonds dangling. Bag full of money, we strangling. Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me. All of the buff, cause you can't get in. You see me in the parking lot. 7-Eleven is the spot.
Like this Tokyo Drift moment. Yeah. The Tokyo Drift. I actually have this song on my playlist. The real version of it. Tom is just bored at the moment. I'm keeping him company. That's right. I had a work meeting and came back, Chris said. Beautiful. Checking back in. I like it, Chris. We're almost at 30 likes. If you haven't liked it yet, one more like today would make me extra happy. I might be able to sleep tonight if you like it. I might. There's no promises, but... All right, brother. That's the first thing I do before saying good morning to you. Haha, already did it. Appreciate it, Chris. But hey, someone hit it. Now we're at 33, so hell yeah. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Tessie just got to the 255 resistance and rejected. This is where I think we would sell Tesla now. Hang on, let me go back in the chat here. Wow, what a good move, though, by Tessie. I'm sure that it blew a lot of people's minds. A lot of people voted for him to go up in the poll yesterday, but I couldn't believe that the majority of you voted for that you thought it would be in the negative. Or have a negative reaction, we'll say. I don't blame you for voting negative. I voted negative. So I'm just saying I thought it was just weird. I voted positive, TJ said. You're a winner, TJ. Tom needs some Mickey D's and he's retired for the day. I keep wanting to get it, but it's scaring me. I don't want to get E. coli. It is a little freaky. Like I was serious. Like I'm really not gonna go there for like a month now. Not even kidding.
everybody show me love. When you sell it, them, you get plenty of groupie love. Homie ain't no chain, close down, Jesus. I see exhibit in the cut, hey man, roll them trees up. If you watch how I move, you mistake me for a player. Pimp, been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the land, they say 50 you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pie. But holla in New York for sure, they tell you I'm loco. Plan is to put the rap game in the chokehold. I'm fully focused, man. The money on my mind, got a nail at the deal, and I'm still on the grind. Find me in the club, 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 club.
I'm with you. No McDonald's for a while. Yeah. They scared me, Sean. And it's a good time for a break, you know. We've had it so much. Why not? Little break. Maybe I think I'll, you know, with this going on, maybe I'll just do what you guys said yesterday, you know, make it into like a 1 month cleanse or something. Maybe I'll actually try to have some healthy stuff for like a month or something. You know, maybe we'll try something like that. I'll do some meal prepping at home. I need some good meal prepping recipes if you would like to send them in the off-topic channel. I'm not eating McDonald's again until the McRib comes out. Then I'll get them. What's with Nike today? NKE. Hey, what's up, Robbie? Thanks for joining up. Make some more omelets. No. 0.75% to the downside with Nike. Looking at the daily, they had those earnings that sent them way lower on the last report. Well, 2 reports ago. The last report sent them a little bit lower, but looks like they're just continuing the downtrend from that bad earnings report before. They actually filled the gap. They pretty much filled this gap as they got to there and rejected right at it. So kind of interesting there. It looks interesting for a short candidate, honestly. Looks like there was even a little trend that broke in the short term. It's holding under 80 very well. Interesting here with Nike. Yes. Try intermittent fasting till 7 p.m., then eat again at 1 p.m. the next day. Hell no, Luis. I'm sorry, Luis. I need to eat. I only weigh 130 pounds, Luis. If I did that, I'd go down to 120. Now, I'm actually at like 136, 137. I just can't break the 140 mark. I'm willing for a book map on S-Bucks. Starbucks. Oh wow, it's right around $100. Very close. Go check S-Bucks on the chart.
I've been really focused. Still don't know where I'm going. Every second's like a mile away. trying not to make some more mistakes. And I've been searching for something, but I can't seem to find just what I want. And I'm stranded in the ocean, but I can't seem to find my way across. So would you help me over? Would you help me over?
Whoa, ADT continuing with their earnings today.
I have some good intentions. Maybe they're just hard to see. I feel I'm moving in the right direction, but it's not where I wanna be. And I've been searching for something, but I can't.
This move on ADT is wild. This move is insane.
I want. And I'm stranded in the ocean, but I can't seem to find my way across. So would you help me over? Would you help me over?
40 years. I need to eat. I'm 150, TJ said. Oh, Demir said, I can't stop losing weight. I'm still 105. Damn, Demir. Luis needs to lose 40 years. That's pretty funny. 40 years. I like that. I am 240. Dang whale. I need to cut both legs. What? Luis, you might win the award for the funniest thing I've read all week long. Honestly. That's funny. You're all good, Luis. QQQ, back to support. Down to 490.80, right around that 490 mark still today. If it could start to really break the range this time and get lower, it'd make for a fun move. Come on, QQQ. Personally, I see it down today more than up based off of the pattern and the price action and setup that I'm seeing. But it's just stuck. We need to see a directional move out of this range. But all right, we're probably going to end the stream here soon. Oh, wow, AMD ended up breaking nice, Demir. That support didn't hold up. Ended up breaking. Could have been another entry point, but starting to move down a little now. Sliding down. It can be tough to trust your gut, Demir, but, you know, whenever it was rising, you know, you had the setup kind of right. It just was identifying the right time to enter. Yeah, it looks like you did this time. I thought maybe right here on this support it would bounce a little bit higher than this for you to catch another entry possibility, but it ended up not really bouncing too much there, only a little. No problem, Manny. Thanks for being here. Same with Luis, Demir, TJ, Robbie, Chris, Christopher, Xbox, BK, Jeanette, Kristen, Rick, Sean, Manny, Coco, Justin, Robert, So You, Dennis, Vico, Donovan, Toby999, hell yeah. If you're new to the stream, make sure you also destroy the subscribe button. This is separate from the nightly channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's get it. Had some interesting stories today. Brain, of course. Thanks for being here. Sean, almost getting shot. Let's go, though. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later. Awesome community. Thank you guys for being so awesome and cool all the time. Let's go.